So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Kemba Walker. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Now here's Walker. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Harden. That one falls.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Harden finds Davis. Harden against Walker. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely and finished off by Davis.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Now here's Walker. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Now here's Walker. Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
Paul's checked in for the West. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Here is Harden. To the middle. It's Davis on the wing. Guarded by Embiid. Davis kicks to Harden. Off target from outside. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Now here's Walker. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. Ball looking over the floor. Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, David?
Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Count that bucket.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Ball's knocked loose. And here comes the break. Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The West All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Embiid finds Walker. Pass to Embiid. Back to Walker. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
West All-Stars shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Both prolific and efficient. Ultra competitive as well. Paul is a double-double threat who shoots a very high percentage from the floor and line.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. There's the pass to Leonard. Outside, Davis. 5 to shoot. Now Harden. Shoots over Walker. Harden's shot is good.
And the mid-range game of Harden, excellent. An offensive genius, really. I mean, knows exactly where to get the looks that he wants.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Shot's good by Walker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Davis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Harden for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for James Harden.
And, you know, Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke, and it's a thing of beauty to watch.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. This ball grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
It's good.
And not hard to see why they're on the bad end of this run, just not doing the job on that defensive backboard.
Giannis outside. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Siakam. They shoot again, and Davis sends it back. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Harden has a wide open look. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Harden's got 9 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Walker. Lays it up and banks it in.
And, you know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Paul passes to Harden. Harden draws the double. Outside Leonard. James trying to free himself up. Davis with the bucket. He has 6.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Walker. Harden grabs the miss. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Leonard's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Young passes to Walker. Good D by Harden.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Paul dishes to Harden. Passes it to Leonard. Outside, Davis. Ron right side. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Adebayo kicks to Middleton. Pass to Lowry. For 3. Back to Middleton. Mitchell outside. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. They get the rebound. Back to Middleton. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Booker, with no one around, gets a very good look and converts.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
For 3, Westbrook off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Adebayo up and in on the layup.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Here's Westbrook. From deep. A shot, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Mitchell finds Lowry. Mitchell trying to free himself. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Mitchell.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Jokic passes to Booker. That's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Westbrook. Wide open look. Tatum against Middleton. For 3, Westbrook. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for the East All-Stars. 9-point game. Mitchell's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Booker. There's the lob to Sabonis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
That free throw, no good.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Good on the second free throw. The East All-Stars on offense. They're on a 9-1 run. Now the pass to Adebayo. And the shot goes down. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Sabonis kicks to Westbrook. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Tatum against Middleton. Passes it to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the East. On offense, here are the West All-Stars, leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. The drive by Simmons. Pass to Jokic. The pass to Tatum. Corner shot, and he connects with the jumper. And now a 9-point West All-Star lead.
Boy, set him up nicely that time, guys. And Tatum, like most players, shoots better off a good pass.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And so here are the West All-Stars. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Jimmy Butler is out there with Adebayo. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Here is Lowry. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Outside for Lowry. Hits the three-point bomb. Lowry's got 7.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Booker. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 7 points for Devin Booker.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Kept alive. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Now, here's Lowry, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Outside for Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from outside. Lowry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the East All-Stars. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Booker. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum showing you his force that time, being athletic and aggressive on the finish.
Pass to Gobert. There's the dish to Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For 3, Booker drains it from beyond the arc.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Davis is checked in for Jokic. LeBron comes in for Jason Tatum. And Chris Paul subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Brandon Ingram comes in for Mitchell. And so here are the West All-Stars. 6-point game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Snatched up. Lowry. Bucket is good. Lowry's got 12. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Adebayo's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
James Harden, he's checked in for the West. Ball finds James. Harden outside. To the inside. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry drawing the double team. This one for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Walker's checked in for the East. And the West All-Stars have possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Room service assist from Paul. Can't put the ball in a better spot. His vision, outstanding.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing by 10. Adebayo passes to Antetokounmpo. And taken away by Paul. And they're pushing it up. They get it back. Outside, Davis. Paul passes to Simmons. LeBron left side. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by LeBron.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's James. It's tipped.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The West All-Stars have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and then for the East, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Adebayo. Young is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And both free throws good for Davis.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Ingram outside. Stolen by Harden. Three-pointer. LeBron outside. Over in the corner, Paul. Here's Leonard. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Kicks it out to Harden. Davis against Walker. Davis dishes to James. And James throws it down.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. I mean, this big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Ingram. And Embiid drops them both. And here is Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the jam by Harden.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you. And he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
Now, here's Walker. They trail by 14. Tries again, and Davis sends it back.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Sabonis, he's checked in for James. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Young will bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 16-point game. From deep, Walker. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here are the East All-Stars. The pass to Embiid. On its way from Young for two. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
Down low. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Harden, he scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Now here's Walker. Passes to Embiid. Clock at 6. For 3, Middleton hits it from 3-point range. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, even when the defense is good and really active and aggressive on Middleton, it doesn't faze him. He's a real pro, and he's good at knocking down jump shots.
Count it.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Walker. Kicks it to Young. He dishes it to Embiid. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Catching up on changes for the West. Jokic comes in for Anthony Davis. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Paul. Now here's Harden. He's got 13. Inside, knocked away. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
You know, when he's driving, Joel Embiid is really focused on scoring through contact, and he's got the strength to be able to do it.
Leonard draws the double. Harden outside. Now Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Sabonis kicks to Westbrook. They grab their own miss. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The West All-Stars have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And then for the East, Gobert comes in for Joel Embiid. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Walker. And that one misses. Floats it up there for Siakam. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That 3 off the mark. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Mitchell wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Westbrook, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the West. And he sinks the second. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 13. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Jokic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Westbrook, no good.
You know, he hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the one in the first.
Here's Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The East All-Stars have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. First one falls for him. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Young. Siakam hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
Here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Siakam. Siakam's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Westbrook passes to Tatum. There's Sabonis. Westbrook kicks to Jokic. Booker outside. Booker draws the double. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Outside Westbrook. Just 3 to shoot. And that time, also a missed shot. Jokic with the steal. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 3 block shots, and 3 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And Shaq, what did you think about the East All-Stars?
They got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Luka Doncic out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the center position.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
And both free throws good for James. Young with the ball. Siakam outside. Pass to Young. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 5 points so far.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
Pass to Harden. Lets a floater go. A second chance effort, and the layup is good. He's got 18.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
On the wing, Giannis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 9 points for Giannis.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
LeBron kicks to Leonard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. James against Siakam. Young outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. LeBron passes to Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down, and he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game to the left side wing. And here's Walker outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
James against Siakam. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Siakam passes to Young. Outside, Walker. From downtown, they get it back. Giannis on the follow. Now just a 5-point West All-Star lead.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Now here's Doncic. No points in the game yet for him. 5 on the clock. Dishes to Davis. And the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooting.
Siakam finds Walker. And another shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Embiid. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. The East also changing it up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Siakam. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Trae Young. Outside, Simmons. Harden scanning the floor. Here's Davis. Back to Simmons. And the pass to Leonard. James trying to free himself up. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Walker in the corner. Traps in the tray. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Harden finds Davis. Headshot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Walker with a clean look. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for the East All-Stars. James dishes to Davis. Passes it to Harden. And the rejection by Giannis. He kicks it to Walker. Over Harden. Walker's shot is off.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about. I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
Here's Walker. James Harden picking up that last basket. Walker the pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Now here's Embiid. He's got 12. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. Harden outside. James looking around. The dish now to Harden. For the tie. They get it again. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, the work ethic of LeBron is admirable. I mean, even when he's not involved in the play, he's still getting it done on the glass.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Yes, and the foul. That's on LeBron James.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Anthony Davis. Sabonis comes in for LeBron. Booker, he's checked in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Free throw good, Adebayo. And so Booker will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Westbrook finds Jokic. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Booker. He's got 14. Clock at 4. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Sabonis.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Jokic with the steal. Outside, Simmons. For 3, Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
The East making a switch. Gobert's checked in. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. A 2-point game. And it's Mitchell missing. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 12. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. It's a close game here in Chicago. Mitchell against Booker. To the wing on the left. Here's Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The West All-Stars have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And he can't get the first one. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Simmons. And a switch here also for the East. Ingram's checked in. And he's good on the second. And here's Lowry. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. The East making a switch. Middleton's checked in. Now Westbrook. 10 points for him. Booker finds Westbrook. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Mitchell kicks to Butler. Gobert, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. It's going to be Middleton shooting. They get Russell Westbrook. The East All-Stars have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
What's up?
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
And it's Westbrook missing. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. They trail by 7.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And the West All-Stars have possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Westbrook against Mitchell. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Shoots over Ingram. Again, the West All-Stars.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And it's Mitchell missing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Ingram outside. Mitchell against Booker. The drive by Mitchell. The kick outside to Butler. Second shot opportunity, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's the West All-Stars. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here are the East All-Stars now. 9-point game. On the court for the East All-Stars, Siakam is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Ingram. And it's Middleton in at the shooting guard. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. There's Sabonis. East grabs the miss. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Now, here's Siakam. Ingram dishes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Mitchell's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the East All-Stars. Paul kicks to Sabonis. Booker outside. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For 3, Ingram connects from three-point range.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
Booker outside. Over Middleton. Sabonis kicks to Jokic. And stolen by Siakam. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Young's checked in for the East. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Now here's Paul. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. There's the lob to Sabonis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Here's Young. Siakam outside. Back to Young. Pass to Siakam. And Middleton kicks to Young. And it's good, 2 points.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Paul passes to Tatum. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the 3. And it's the East with the rebound. Middleton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Got a piece of it. Young passes to Gobert. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Paul with the ball for the West All-Stars. They led by as many as 18 points. Inside, here's Booker. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And what a passer Paul is. Exceptional at seeking out his guys and getting them into a rhythm.
Young dishes to Gobert. And Young kicks to Mitchell. And there's the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. Passes it to Siakam.
Oh my goodness! That was special.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Sabonis. Over Young. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
They double him with Booker. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's the West with the ball. The lead is 2, but they recover it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Paul, again, the West All-Star.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
Greg, they're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Wants to get it to Booker and does. A nice shot by Tatum.
And Tatum used to getting hit while he's shooting. I mean, he absorbs it like you would expect a pro to and powers right through that contact.
Gobert finds Young. Up top, Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Doesn't go for him. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Paul passes to Sabonis. Over Siakam. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Paul. And now it's an 8-point West All-Star lead. The pass to Middleton. Siakam against Sabonis. Siakam kicks to Young. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Booker looking around. Here's Tatum, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And that one falls for Tatum.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Catching up on changes for the West. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Jokic. LeBron comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's James Harden in for Devin Booker. And then for the East All-Stars, Embiid, he's checked in for Gobert. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Kemba Walker in for Mitchell.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
They double-team Walker to the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Young. Down low, and finished off by LeBron.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
James has gone 5 of 10 from the floor. Young dishes to Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Hacked in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Harden outside. Offensive rebound. Davis. Here's James. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. From deep, Giannis. The shot misses. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. From past the arc. Here's Davis. Tatum on the wing. It's good from long range.
Tatum doing a nice job recognizing when to let it fly and when not to. A very capable threat from outside the arc.
Walker in the post, guarded by Harden. Walker the pass to Embiid. And here's Young from the arc. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to James. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Walker the pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Here's Paul on the wing. Harden knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 23.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Stolen by Walker. Here's the break. Giannis kicks to Embiid. Off target with his 3. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. 7-point differential.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Now, here is Young. Here's Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, the offensive game of Embiid, ridiculous. He can score in so many ways.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now here's Paul. And here's Harden for 3. James against Siakam. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's the lob to Harden.
You know, Harden is a remarkable talent, especially offensively. A versatile scorer who really is unstoppable once he gets going.
Young inside. Davis is there. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. Good on that shot. And with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Young. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. Floats one. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Count the basket.
Elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron, as clutch as they come.
Now, here's Walker. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Find the lane. Find the lane. Well shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Harden's got room. Money!
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're down by 5. 44 seconds left in the game. .44 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's LeBron. Money!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Young kicks to Giannis. Tips it. Siakam on the foul.
Timeout.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're leading by 2. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And here's the East. Young from outside. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. It's tipped. There's Embiid. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the West All-Stars, LeBron James is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Davis in at the 5 down low. Here is Davis. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Paul outside, 5 to shoot, and a wide open look for James. The three-pointer no good. Embiid, the pass to Young. Walker against Leonard. Back to Young. Good work defensively by Paul.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And Giannis throws it down.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now here's LeBron. Leonard looking around. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Harden against Walker. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Giannis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good.
Oh, goodness! Where did that come from?
Oh,
That was beautiful.
What a punch.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the East All-Stars. The lead is 2. Siakam with it. He's picked up by James. Young against Harden. Young passes to Embiid. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Davis.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. From deep, James. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Young finds Giannis. The kick out to Walker. Young outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Smoothly taken technical to tack another point onto their lead there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. Shot clock at 3. On its way from Young for 2. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Here's Paul. The shot's good.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
A putback. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Walker. Walker against Harden. Right side Davis. And they double up Davis. Leonard against Siakam. The 3 from Harden. Walker with some nice D. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 6-point game. Young with the ball. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 12 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. That's a 2 from Paul. The offensive rebound. And here's James outside. Knocks down the 3.
Hey, you can't find any fault with the defensive effort there. I mean, at the end of the day, James's great offense was better than outstanding defense.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're up by 3. 6 seconds left in overtime. And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And, you know, the pure combination of speed and confidence makes Walker a great talent. He feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anybody and never backs up.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.